Hello everyone and welcome. Today we're going to explore a useful grammar technique called reducing adjective clauses. We'll look at what adjective clauses are, how to reduce them, and when it's appropriate. So let's get started. Before we dive into reducing them, let's quickly review what adjective clauses are. Simply put, an adjective clause is a group of words that functions like an adjective. It describes a noun or pronoun in the main clause. They often begin with relative pronouns like who, which, or that, or relative adverbs like when, where, and why. Look at the examples. In the first sentence, that I borrowed describes the book. In the second, who is wearing a red hat describes the woman. These highlighted parts are all adjective clauses. Sometimes we can make adjective clauses shorter. Think of it like this. We're taking something a little bit long and making it more compact, more efficient. This is called reducing the adjective clause. Reducing a clause is like shrinking it down to a more useful size. And why would we do that? Well, it helps your writing and your speaking sound more fluent, smoother, and more natural. It helps you say things in a clearer and more concise way. However, reducing adjective clauses isn't always possible. There are certain conditions we need to follow. We'll learn what those are in the next few slides, so get ready. All right, let's get into the rules. We're going to focus on two main situations where you can reduce adjective clauses. Rule 1, who, which, that, plus a be verb. This rule applies when your adjective clause starts with who, which, or that, and it includes a form of the verb be, like is, are, was, or were. To reduce in this case, it's easy. Remove the relative pronoun, who, which, or that, and also remove the be verb. Let's look at the first example. The car that is parked outside is mine. See how we have that is? We simply remove both of them. Now we have the car parked outside is mine. Much shorter. Rule 2. Who, which, that, plus an active verb. This rule works when your clause starts with who, which, or that, and then has an active verb. In this case, we remove the relative pronoun and change the verb to the present participle, which means we add ing to the verb. For example, the boy who is playing the guitar is my brother. We remove who is, then change playing to its ing form. The boy playing the guitar is my brother. See how we're making it shorter by removing and changing that verb? So remember, look for these two situations. Remove the right words or change the verb. Okay, everyone, it's your turn to try. Here's the sentence. The report that was written by Sarah is excellent. Your task is to reduce this adjective clause if it is possible. Remember the rules we just learned. Look for who, which, or that, and a be verb or an active verb. Think about which rule applies and what needs to be removed or changed. Take a minute to think about it. Don't be afraid to make a mistake. That's how we learn. Write down your answer and check your answer on the next slide. Thank you.